Welcome to my survival series for No Man's Sky Origins, and we are starting this video down on my base for a very specific reason, and that is that I want to do a little bit of upgrading around my base before we go out and do the next step in the Awakenings mission, which is to go and search for antimatter traces with the Starship scanner. So we'll be doing that, but my real problem with the base at the moment is this teleporter, because my ship insists on landing here. So what I want to do is move the teleporter and also get rid of this biofuel reactor, because technically it's a waste of time. Yeah, I know. I'll just duck back in here while I finish off the rest of the introduction. And what I've actually done is I've had a bit of a tidy up with my inventory. I've effectively got rid of some of my surpluses which I was hoarding, and the way I actually did that is I've been in here repairing my crash ship here. You can see I've turned a lot of the ferrite dust into metal plating and repaired that. Also fixed something to do with oxygen as well. There we are. The hydraulics damage there, and I think I've fixed the, some metal plating in here. So effectively what I'm doing is when I get surplus resources, I'm just putting it into here. But I'm not actually going to rush out and buy anything like the wiring looms just at the moment. I mean, if I get some platinum or more chromatic metal, would be okay. I mean, phosphorus pyrite, got a little bit of that. Activated copper. Well, you can see I've got 200 pure ferrite. So if I collect lots of ferrite dust, maybe I'll work on repairing that. And of course, gold turns up when we shoot up asteroids. Dioxide's a very real possibility. We can get that from the coal planet. So there are opportunities to repair this ship anyway. So now my environmental protection has come in here. What I want to do is I'm going to go into the research area here. We want buildable technology. Because what I want to unlock here is use the salvage data I collected in the last part to unlock the battery. We can build, and we should be able to do. Oh, we've need some gold for the solar panels. Okay. So we're not going to be able to, so we're going to need, when we go up into space, we're going to need some gold and some more ferrite dust. We got some chromatic metal. What was it? I think I'm also going to unlock the signal booster. That could be useful because it will help us find a few things. And I think that's about it. We don't need the health station. I think the rest of the salvage data will probably just turn into nanites for the moment. I'll do that now while I'm at it. I've got. Let me just check which ship am I in. I change back to this ship, the Flying Brick. Of course, I've got the obligatory annoying sentinel hanging around all the time now. What are those? What are you? Almost like some kind of flying tech thing. Let's see if I can get close enough. Like a flying robot or something, or is this actually a real creature? It's actually a real creature. It's almost like a flying fish. That's cool. Well, we're certainly going to take a picture of you. Maybe a little bit of an angle here. Oops. Take the lift off. That's the first. Let's just jump into the ship and look at this current situation. So what I could do is send. No, actually, it's the wrong way around. What I want to do is send you to the exosuit. And oops, get out of the way. And I'm just going to put you in here. Oops. And just turn you into the 75 nanites. But I mean, we're going to mine a lot more salvage data anyway. So we might as well just get the nanites to get things done. That was 75 nanites. I got you. Yep. I think I've got virtually everything round here. Maybe there's... no, we got the birds as well. There's a lot of these things turning up now. Now... how much carbon have I got? Got a little bit. I mean, carbon is quite cheap, so I'll put a little bit of carbon in there. Ah, no. We're going to run out for time before I get there. I'm just using the carbon as a cheap way to get up to the space station. And then that will save you a bit of takeoff fuel. Here we are. We are up in the space station. Get you. Oh. I missed you. Quite easy to look at it. Another 15 nanites. And what we're going to do now is just go out into space so we can do a starship scan of space to see if we can find where the antimatter is. I don't know if it's the formula or the antimatter now. It used to be the formula, but I think it's changed. Right, antimatter detected. Where are you? So you're actually on the pillared planet. Actually, what we're going to do is let's stock up on a little bit of tritium, and maybe we can find some gold as well. Found some silver, gold nugget there. Tritium hypercluster. Because one of the problems is I can't see my combat scanner. Yeah, we've got some gold here. And off we go. So here we are, we're breaking through the atmosphere. Now we'll come down on wherever this is going to be. It'd be really nice if it was a crash freighter, but it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's going to be an abandoned building or something. And this looks totally different from my home planet. I'm sure it said that my base was on here. Oh, it's off planet. Yeah, this is another abandoned building, so certainly going to be taking advantage of the what we call it, the lava cores. Right, so let's just get around and pick up. We've got a microprocessor, got a bit of research data, some ammunition, some condensed carbon. Let's just get inside and do the terminal. There's bound to be a... I should have known there'd be one up there. Get rid of you. Got that there. Let's grab this. Put this little scoop. And terminal. Terminal online. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success. The terminal is clogged with unnerving pulsating slime, nevertheless it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single unblinking crimson eye. Prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. So it is a blueprint. Let's read-log. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16. And we've now learnt the formula for antimatter, and we've actually got the resources to make that. Grab that. Don't think I was a little bit more around here. Just grab that. Just the music's building right in my ears. And we've got. Do I make the antimatter? Yeah, let's just get this steps in this right there. And we can make an antimatter housing. And we can make some more fuel. And that should be able to go to the starship. Okay. Great antimatter housing. Ah, come on, game. You're going to make me make another one. Let's just check the thing. It says fuel the ship. So if I go and fuel the ship, will it actually skip that part? Actually, I don't need to go over the ship, do I? So we're just going to fuel the ship. Wow. We don't get a full refuel. Hyperdrive refueled. Launch into space to test interstellar systems. Yeah, well, unfortunately, we've got a abandoned building larval cores to collect first game. And I think we'll start with this corner here. It's a bit dark, actually. Just pick you out there. Whoops. We should be able to get to that one. And then we'll just dig a ascending tunnel down here. Got a bit dark here very quickly. Mining beam. And we'll just pick the ores up. Can you come, please? And we'll just get the fourth one. Gives us 4 larval cores. I think what I can do is just convert that to gold. And that to the starship. The microprocessor can go to the starship. A little bit of ammunition. I think we can save a bit of space by turning that into. And that can go to the starship. Of course, we've got to wait down this hole for these guys to go away. So the swarm is just subsiding. So I'm just going to go out. Nice to see you guys. And I'm just going to move round to this one. I know you can connect up the different areas with connecting tunnels, but I've never had that much success with that. I always seem to get lost underground, but then that's to be expected. I don't have a brilliant sense of direction, as some of you may have noticed with respect to my playthroughs. I think that's going to make life a little bit difficult here, isn't it? Getting underneath this one. Enough to get another tunnel down like this. Like, can we see all 4? Yeah, we can see all 4. Mining beam. I'll start with this one here. Quickly, hold down into here. Just up that one. He's going to obligingly hold down into here. And there's the 4th one. And he's just going to roll down. Now, have a few pot shots at the swarm, but they seem to be just flipping in and out of this hole very quickly. Looks like they fall in there. Oh, we got one. Just for the fun of it. Anyway, I'm just going to stand here again and wait for the swarm to subside, and I'll be right back. So the swarm is now subsiding. go outside. So we've done 2. There should be another one round here. Where is it? Another group of 4. Let me just see. Never remember how many. Yeah, so we got another group of 4 here. Just up the train manipulator. That one could be a little bit tricky. And what I'm going to do is make this hole back here a little bit bigger. When I was waiting in the last one, I thought what I might be able to do is actually deploy the what we call it, the refiner. There's enough space down here, but we'll collect the cores first. So back to the. We'll start with that one. Oh. One. This one up. Oops, missed it. Hey, get out of the way. I'm busy. Okay. Where did he go? Oh, I've lost one. That's annoying. Oh no, there he is. Get him. Just got him in time. I move back to here. Hopefully I will be able to deploy that. And what we'll be able to do is have some condensed carbon in there. And we can turn these into nanites. And those 250 nanites. And some more. Another 250 nanites. And we should be able to. And of course, the advantage of doing this is it also saves me a lot of space. So that's 600 nanites out the back, and we've preserved our space. Now I've got stuck. Okay. We got one more lot to do. Hello. Aren't you ugly? I think there's 3 or 4 here. Yeah, there's 4 here, so underneath them. Past that bit there. And again, we're just going to down underneath. Like that. I can't find the hole. There it is. And we've got 1, 2. Ah. This one's going to be a little bit more tricky. Because these are right on the front edge. See that one, and that one. But okay, he got a little bit beat up there. Yeah, in. Up on the roof. Wow, that went a little bit wrong. And I nearly died. We lost 2 levels of health on this. We have to hide up here. Hello, Sentinel. And we'll just wait for the situation to calm down a little bit. Oh, that was close. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I've only got 1 level of health left. Right, swarm is subsiding. Have they all gone? Or am I on the wrong position? I was a bit panicky there. Okay. I think what we're going to have to do is try that again, but maybe we'll only go for 2. Oops. I've only got the 1 life left, so this might... Quite a good observation with the risk I took there, because that's something I would have never have done in permadeath mode, but I think in survival mode you are, because you've got the additional save or the ability to regenerate after you've been killed, with losses of course. I'm bound to get killed eventually. You are a bit more inclined to take risks. Get out of the way. Let's just take stock of where we are. Don't mind picking up a little bit more cobalt before we leave, actually. I think somebody actually said, said that there's actually 2 versions of Maribol as well. Already dying, is it? Yeah. So pick up some more cobalt on the way through. Just gonna grab that. We've got lake lights. Let's just grab some of that cobalt. I hear something buzzing and grinding around me. Grab some minerals as well while we're at it. Life support 50%. I think what I am going to do is just deploy the constructor, and we'll just convert those 2 larval cores I've got for another 100 nanites. And we'll just pick the up. So we've a little bit of space that can go to the starship. 37 gold, a little bit of silver. We got a microprocessor, and we got a little bit of warp fuel, and we got tritium now to do something. So let's just get up into space and see what the game wants us to do. Here's this. In space, access the galaxy map. Okay. And effectively it's the same. I mean, we could go to another system just to move the mission forward, and then what we can do is come back again using the teleporter. Yeah, I think we'll do that actually. Just to move the mission forward. So we just finished our first warp in this series, and we're now in the Vakeen system with 5 planets, 1 moon. Seems to be a theme. I think the other one was Starship monitoring reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. What have we obtained? Destination in 16 116 16 K LS. Accept new guidance. Yes. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. What does that tell us? Fuel source detected. It's almost like the mission is back to front, that they're giving us the fuel source after we've actually got the blueprint. How far away is that? 3 hours. What we got here? Unknown planet. Okay, let's just go and get this fuel source. I'm pretty sure in the past it was definitely the opposite way round. They gave you 1 warp cell, which then allowed you to jump to a planetary system, which then gave you the formula for either the warp cell or the antimatter. I mean, to be honest, it doesn't really make that much difference what we got here. This is just a temple or something, so we'll just spin round. This actually looks a bit more like cold planets always used to, so the land. out. Okay. Oops, didn't see that there. So we're just going to grab the knowledge stones. Think something except knowledge. The name Vakeen floats in my vision, an echo of a strange vision. I just experienced a world of an alien tongue. It's seared into my brain. That must be our first Vakeen word. Yeah, thank you, game. Vakeen word for interloper, which is one of their favourite words. You will encounter that many times over when you travel through the... I'm going to scan you a bit more cash. And we'll just do this. Let's see what it says. This structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveller? Is it friend? It is the traveller. I am the traveller. It feels strange responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by my sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? Is it... it is first. I do not know how I'm being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have you seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? It has... What does it say? Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? It has seen the eye. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Thank you, game. Alert, alert, alert. The boundaries fall, the walls collapse, your universe awaits. Find us, traveller. And all that for one warp cell. Find the mysterious messenger, make your way back to space. I'm really hoping this may actually unlock the Nexus. Before we leave, we're going to have a little bit of a look round and see what's here. We've got a cargo drop there. I'm not right. Deposit there. 290 away. I think I'm a bit inclined to go and get that copper. What we'll have to do is just, I mean, we got the old protection. We'll just grab that. We'll just go and get that copper deposit. We've got the resources for it. Oxygen back under there. I think it was it. I think somebody actually said that when I talked in the last video about the fact I was getting large amounts of oxygen and carbon, they said it was actually a bug, and it's been fixed in the 3.03 update. So we're now in Nomad. Yeah, so those resources look a bit more closer to normal. So we're just gonna. Of course, we can get dihydrogen from dihydrogen crystals now, so we can actually mine the crystals. And of course, the plants in the background there are actually frost crystals. I'm not going to load myself down with those. I want the copper first, because we need large amounts of chromic metal. So let's just top up my oxygen. And just, oops, we've run out of dioxide. So we're down onto batteries. Grab this as well. I think I've got the mining beam on minimum aperture now. And somebody pointed out I should be using. I think it's minimum aperture, isn't it? Yeah, quite small. A bit difficult to tell with this multi-tool because it's not particularly the best of multi-tools. But it's going to be with us for the full duration of this series, along with the flying brick, so we might as well get used to it. Of course, now we can enhance it and add it up. We can end up with a full 24 slot S-class version of it. They will be producing a lot of chromic metal. Oops, weapon defeated. There we go. Point as well. I think that's about it. course, we can scan some rocks for some more cash. Creature around the back there somewhere. You can see him. Oh, he was showing up as a dot. I'll get him. No, I think I've just got the tree again. So let's just get back to the ship. Oh, I've got a predator. First predator. So we've lost the feline livers. Oh no, we got the feline livers we can sell. Just send you to. Okay, we're out of range of the starship at the moment. Get back to the starship. And we've got one slot left in the starship. Probably sell the feline livers. That can probably go into the starship as well. Give there extra space. Got a warp cell. So I think we'll put that into the. Okay. We'll just put that into the hyperdrive then. So it looks very much like we get, for every warp cell, we get one jump in this thing. Because we haven't got the efficiency that we should have. Actually, I think with the starship, we're going to bring this back to the exosuit. That gives me another slot in the starship. I think we'll put the chromic metal in the starship. Gives me a bit more space. Oops, I should have dropped a save. Never mind. We're out with launch thrusters. Okay, I can make some more of those. I think we're just going to get up into space. What does that say? Right, incoming message, incoming transmission, source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm Kz. Identify yourself. You left me Kz. Why did you Kz? Tell them I don't understand. Of course you say that. Of course you just like the others. Kz. Ask about the others. There is no reply. The communicator falls silent. Oh, the channel remains open. Okay. Told me a lot. Coordinates received. Travel to the stranger's coordinates. I might as well keep going with this just for the moment, and we'll just go to the stranger's coordinates. I think this introduces us to the can't remember who it is now. The Artemis. Oh, we got hostiles coming in, but we'll be okay. Object detected. Okay. Incoming trade mission. I don't know whether this is going to have an impact on. What have you got for me? We might be able to sell him something. Examine cargo manifest. Spark, it's a cactus rod. We stump off some junk from him. We can sell the silver, that gives me a bit of extra space. And the platinum. I want to keep the gold and sell the feline livers. Okay, it's just a fugitive ship, that's not a problem. Just see what we're letting ourselves in for. Or scolding planet. Thank you, game. So we'll just go down and say hello to the stranger. I saw another meteorite landing. It looks like there's some selenium over there. And oh, we found a crashed ship. Wow. Okay. We might be bagging another crashed ship here. Just go and talk to the signal beacon. Oh. I've got no sodium. Don't be kidding me. We got sodium nitrate. Is that? Yeah, I turned all my sodium into sodium nitrate. Ah, bit of a mistake there, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. And get some sodium. And there's some tech there as well. Station reach. Just get that. Right, we should have enough sodium to do the repair. Grab that. Far away you. Oh, you're really close. And you're going to pick up you as well. That's actually got 4 salvage data. That's pretty good. The signal beacon. And you. Just top up the thermal protection. Carry on using the sodium nitrate for the moment. There are no signs of life. There's only the static broke. There are no signs of life, there's only the static of a broken communicator. Extract records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery. All I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they are long gone, so we're now meeting Artemis. The only other uncorrupted data is a set of plans to upgrade my mining beam. And we've actually got a pulse splitter. I think this might be the point where you'd actually get the advanced laser tech. Unless it is a pulse splitter. Okay, thank you. I'm kind of interested in this ship if I can get to it. Got some like super-sized pumpkins here. It's probably appropriate seeing Halloween is not that far away. Though what Halloween is going to be like this year, I've got absolutely no idea. Let's have a look at the Sword of Infinity. What is this? This is an A-class. Oh, we could certainly trade this one in. This would be a good trade in. I'm going to claim this ship. But this is definitely a trader. I'm not going to keep that because I can't repair 2 ships. Come back in the flying brick. And I'm aware time is pushing on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get up into space. And it's going to flip back to... We've got exploration guide, base computer archives. For the Scolding Planet. Yeah, we're going to be back this way. Search for clues about Artemis. Where is the space station? Okay, incoming message. Artemis entity, you've received your signal. Is it first? Is it last? So this is Nada. So what if this opens up the Nexus? Time for truth. You have their signal, but you are not Artemis entity. Tell the truth. Corsica is familiar to Nada. We have been in contact before, I think. This would be a good time to come aboard. Yes, a proper introduction to our home. Yep, so that effectively unlocks the Nexus. What I'm going to do is head for the space station. Yes, go away, criminal. Don't want to associate with criminal elements. And what we're going to do is fly into the space station, because this would be a good point to finish the video. And of course, one thing we can do, which is something you can do every time you visit a new space station, is come over to here, grab the exosuit upgrade. We should have more than enough money. This time I am going to upgrade the high capacity one here. That's the mistake I made last time. So we've now got an extra slot in here. And of course we're going to dinky little weapon. It's a B class, but not that interesting. Got a nice ship over there. Got a couple of ships coming in, but yeah, I can imagine 14.4 million. In my dreams, One day. Although to be honest, I think I'd rather just get the scrappers and then level up ships I like, because this one's not too bad. Actually, overall they're not too bad. I don't like that one at the back. Let's actually have a little bit of a chat with one of these guys. Let's see. Got nothing to sell. So wiring looms plus 8.5. Got 30 bronze. We've got hydraulic wiring. I'm pretty sure I've actually got a need for some hydraulic wiring, but I'm looking at. And I've got 1.7 million. I think I'm going to buy one hydraulic wiring. I think that's required to fix my other crash ship. And as I say, just to wind the video up, what I'm going to do is come around here and see whether these guys will give me missions now, or whether see if I've got enough standing. Browse missions. Yes, we've unlocked missions. Yes. So I'm on my mission track now. Take a photograph. Kill 10 creatures. That means if we find another abandoned building, we will do that. Can't kill sentinels here. Kill 14 creatures. We'll take that. And it says take a photo of a radioactive world. Take that. And I think what we're going to do is just go home. Go back to the other space station. Here we are back here. I'm going to go and talk to Mr. Geck. Hopefully you're going to give me missions as well. Yes, look at that. 10 creatures, yes. That. Take photo of a strange world. That's interesting. We'll take that. Got 11 creatures, yes. We're definitely going to have to find an abandoned building and shoot up some monstrosities. Kill 6 sentinels. That's not a bad backup mission as well. We're bound to tangle with sentinels eventually, and it's not the higher level sentinels. So I think this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we will pay our first visit to the Nexus. Until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.